Among Skyrim's many nooks and crannies in which to fall is the alchemy skill. Be it rejuvenating potions, debilitating poisons, or bolstering elixirs, here are 10 things to know when working the mortar and pestle in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. If you know you'll want to focus on alchemy before you've created a character, you can tailor your character's race to gain a passive bonus to alchemy. Bosmer, Bretons, Dunmer, and Khajiit all grant a +5 bonus to alchemy from the get-go, so these characters offer a slight head start to your potion-making endeavors. Additionally, activating the Thief Stone, one of the Guardian Stones found shortly after your escape from Helgen, will cause your alchemy skill to grow 20% faster, in addition to all other stealth skills like Sneak or Pickpocket. So, the basics. To create a potion or poison, you should combine, at minimum, 2 ingredients with overlapping effects. The easiest potions to craft are ones that restore health, magicka, or stamina, while most basic poisons simply cause weapons to deal more damage. However, with more advanced ingredients and combinations, combining up to 3 separate ingredients, your elixirs can mimic many of the same effects afforded by magic, such as invisibility or water breathing. The more complex the brew, the more powerful the effects will be. By the end of your alchemy training, you should be able to craft more powerful and varied potions than can be bought from merchants or other alchemists. Picking up every ingredient you come across, especially early in the game, is important to building up your knowledge of ingredient effects and recipes. As you travel on or off the beaten path, grab as many flowers, insects, and fungi as you can. This will give you plenty of ingredients to experiment with later. Early on, for a head start, you can find the ingredients for a simple potion of Restore Health, the Blue Mountain Flower and Butterfly Wing, in a field along the road between Hunningbrew Meadery and Whitewatch Tower in Whiterun Hold. Alternatively, if scavenging for ingredients isn't your style, you can simply buy ingredients from merchants. Early in the game, you can purchase more common ingredients, such as mountain flowers, wheat, or salt piles. Use them to brew some potions to increase your alchemy skill, and then sell the potions back to the merchants, though how much gold you actually get for them will depend on the complexity of the created potion and your speech skill. Typically, your created potions will earn you more gold when sold than you spend on the ingredients to craft them. That said, merchants typically don't carry a ton of ingredients, so your best bet will usually be gathering what you find during your travels. Alchemy is actually a decent way to make money if you know where to find the right ingredients, as more powerful or complicated concoctions can be worth quite the sum of gold. One of the most valuable potions you can make is a potion of water breathing, which consists of garlic, a Nordic barnacle, and salmon roe. Some of these are more difficult to find than others. For example, salmon roe can only be harvested from jumping salmon in waterfalls, not one swimming in calmer water. You can find a full rundown of every alchemical ingredient in our guide on IGN.com. This potion of water breathing has a value of more than 1,300 gold. Rinse and repeat, and you'll be on your way to that fancy Falkreath Hall in no time. One of the essential skills to master when it comes to alchemy is understanding the properties of the ingredients you intend to use. You can learn these by trial and error, combining random ingredients to see what happens, by reading recipes found throughout Skyrim, or by simply eating the ingredients. Just be sure you don't randomly eat any deadly flowers. When combining ingredients, it's important to choose ones that have shared effects, and you'll get different effects depending on which ingredients you use. For example, the Blue Mountain Flower and Bone Meal both provide the Fortify Conjuration effect, so you would use these to create a potion of Fortify Conjuration. All other effects that don't match up will fall by the wayside. However, the Blue Mountain Flower also has a Damage Magicka Regen effect, so if you were to combine the Blue Mountain Flower and Bone Meal with another ingredient with Damage Magicka Regen, such as the Blue Butterfly Wing, it would create a poison of Damage Magicka Regen. Additionally, since Damage Stamina also has a match between these ingredients, the poison will also damage stamina. Furthermore, since Fortify Conjuration is shared by all 3 ingredients, the poison will also Fortify Conjuration. Essentially, any shared effect between ingredients will be included in the final potion or poison. Whatever the most common effect between your chosen ingredients is, that's what your potion or poison will primarily grant or inflict, and what your concoction will be named. However, if any other effects match between ingredients, those effects will be included too. If you have a bit of coin to spare and want to level up your alchemy game, head to Arcadia's Cauldron in Whiterun. The shop's namesake can train you, for a fee of course, further increasing your alchemy skill. This becomes rather costly after a while, so if you're saving your septims, the best method for increasing your alchemy skill is to discover the effects of more ingredients in brewing potions and poisons. As a rule of thumb, the more valuable the created potion is, the more it will increase your alchemy skill. An easy potion to craft for this is Fortify Health, consisting of a giant's toe and wheat. These come with a minimum value of 446 gold each, so kill every giant you see. Easier said than done, we know, but if there's a town or major hold nearby, you can lead the giant back to town or hold and let the guards lend you their arrows and steel. For wheat, pillage any farms you come across for their wheat stores. Then, craft away and watch the skill ranks roll in. Unlocking the alchemy skill tree is a must if you're looking to increase the potency of your potions and poisons. Some of the earliest upgrades increase the overall strength of your brews, while later ones, like the Experimenter perk, allow you to learn more than one effect when you eat an ingredient. For adventurers that want to dabble a bit in alchemy but don't want to devote too many skill points to the alchemy tree, starting with the Alchemist and Physician perks might be a good enough start to bump up the potency of your brews. Taking it a step further, however, with the Benefactor or Poisoner perks, which make beneficial effects or poisons 25% stronger respectively, might give you a greater edge if you'd prefer to focus on one or the other. However, if you really want to maximize the effectiveness of your potions or poisons, maxing out the skill tree will net you the Purity perk, which removes all negative effects from created potions and all positive effects from created poisons. Remember that poison of damage, magic, or regen we covered earlier? Since the damaging aspects of the poison were of greater number than the positive aspects, the Purity perk would remove the Fortify Conjuration effect entirely and make this poison a purely debilitating one. There are dozens upon dozens of combinations and resulting effects you can elicit from your brews. Are you playing as a stealthy assassin who favors twin daggers? Try combining hawk feathers, a beehive husk, and a rock warbler egg to make a potion of Fortify one-handed that also boosts sneak and light armor to give you the edge on that next Dark Brotherhood contract.
Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces, secure that import deal, and lead the way to an audience with...
What if you're a spell sword in a pinch? Try mixing an ash creep cluster, ectoplasm, and vampire dust to create a potion of invisibility that also fortifies destruction powers and restores magicka. Or what if you're simply looking to get more gold for the potions you brew and sell? You can't go wrong with combining a butterfly wing, dragon's tongue, and tundra cotton to create a potion of fortified barter, which will give you better prices at merchants for a limited time. In fact, you probably should focus on learning this brew first. That should be enough to help get you started on your journey to becoming Tamriel's next Master Alchemist, which is a show we'd totally watch if they had TV in Skyrim. For more tips and tricks in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, check out our primer on marriage or the full Skyrim wiki on IGN.com.